All right, welcome back. So I was talking to Jean-Michel, and he brought up an experience he had with something called, it's taking disassociation. What's disassociation? Okay. More or less emotion when you're disassociated. Okay, good. What happens when you can become double disassociated? Even less, right? So Jean-Michel was sharing an experience he had at the dentist. What were you having?
I was having a root canal.
Root canal. And Jean-Michel knows hypnosis. He's been armed with the tools of NLP, and he double disassociated himself. And?
I fell asleep.
During a root canal. No anesthesia.
Well, I mean,
did you have a little bit, or?
They
did,
whatever,
okay.
But I was still very uncomfortable, clenching and whatever, and I just kind of, it took me probably a good 10, 15 minutes probably to get to the point that I could actually fall asleep. So I was definitely getting more and more relaxed while they're doing my thing.
And that's, I've gone to the dentist and I'll hypnotize myself and not feel anything. And a technique to do that is double disassociation, which is an advanced NLP technique, which also you can use to immediately get rid of any fear or phobia that someone has. Really, really helpful. All right, so what we're going to do right now is something called mapping across. And mapping across changes the barcodes in your brain. That's what it does. And what we're going to do is we're going to use it on food. I'm going to pick one of you as a demo subject. A demo subject, and you're going to see this done. I want you to start thinking about a food that you might really, really like. You might even love this food. You might love it so much that you just want to get rid of it because you know it's not good for you. Thinking about that food that you might be thinking about right now, does anyone have something that they really, really love, but they want to choose to dislike it now? And NLP, by the way, is all about increasing choice. It's not about taking anything away. It's about having the choice to choose something else. It's all about opening up choice. Does anyone have something, any type of food? Yes?
Chocolate.
I've learned never, ever to take away a woman's chocolate. Okay? What kind of chocolate specifically?
Chocolate bars.
Chocolate bars. Any type specifically?
You need to be specific.
The more specific, the better.
Snickers.
Snickers. So you love Snickers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
So
maybe peanut M&Ms.
peanut M&Ms?
Peanut M&Ms.
Okay, peanut M&Ms.
Yeah.
So thinking about peanut M&Ms, do you get a picture of that?
Yeah.
Where's that picture?
Right here.
Okay, all right, good. Okay,
It's yellow.
okay, all right. And, okay, I'll come back to you. Come back. Who else? Who else has something? Yes? Chips. Okay, any kind? Do you have a specific kind? Barbecue potato chips. Do you see her face? She's like a little girl in heaven. Barbecue potato chips. Okay, cool. And thinking about barbecue potato chips, do you get a picture? Where's that picture for you?
Where's it what?
Where's that picture for you?
Where is it?
Yeah, where is it? Like in your mind's eye, where is it?
In my mind, it's just a big, gigantic bag of chips with chips all over and...
Okay, you can stop. You're drooling a little bit right
My
there.
mouth's just all happy.
And thinking about a food that you absolutely are disgusted. You have that? A food that like you would not even eat in a million, like maybe you've had it,
No, I force myself. Broccoli. I force it.
but if we had a bowl of broccoli here for you.
You'd have to really put something on that, like cheese or salt.
No, just plain raw broccoli.
Can't. I really push myself.
And thinking about that, thinking about the raw broccoli, easy for me to say. I was going to say broccolini, right? But, where's that picture for you? Point to it. Where is it? First place.
The first place, just like the corner in my head.
Okay. Okay, good. Good. Okay, I'll come back to you. Who else? Who else has something? You don't worry, you guys can volunteer too. This is not only that side. Yes, what do you got?
I like a special green smoothie that I make on
Okay, a green smoothie. Now, is that something you want to continue to like?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, so do you have something that you want to choose that you don't want to like anymore? Because after this, you're not going to want to like it.
Cake.
Cake. So you love cake. Do you eat cake now?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Do you want to never eat cake again? Yeah. Kind of. Sort of. Yeah. Okay. So thinking about cake, do you get a picture?
Yeah.
Where's that picture? If you were to know, where is that? Okay, all right, good. Good. Okay, come back. Anyone else? Yes?
Potato chips again.
The potato chips again. Do you have a certain type of potato chips?
Oh, yeah, the vinegar and salt.
The vinegar and salt.
Oh, yeah, you hear it.
See, that's another one. You either love that one
Yeah.
or you hate that one, right? Okay, so do you also have a food that you really don't like?
Well, I have something that's not food, but looks a lot kind of like potato chips.
What's
It's
that?
really disgusting.
What's that?
Chicken chips. Like it gets kind of flat and
But have you had that?
I've been around it.
You've been around it. Okay.
It's kind of like,
So just for the sake of this technique, it's always good to do it with something that you've actually had, that you've actually tried. So, but it's still definitely. I mean, you can do it. You can definitely do it. It's just to see the the maximum result in it. Normally, it's good to have something you've tried. I am going to go with. Is it Julie? Judy. Judy. Let's give Judy a round of applause. Come on up. Take a seat, Judy, in the change chair. That's the one.
Oh, this one?
That's the one for you.
I
This
like that one
chair.
better.
I know. One day
Something
maybe.
drew me over there.
Did you have a question?
Yeah, when you do this, does it have to be something very specific? Like it can't just be chips? It has to
It's better. Like when it was chips. You said barbecue chips.
Barbecue.
Okay, so because she's so specific on that, when she sees barbecue chips again, like there will be no desire whatsoever. So it can work on general. It's just when it's very specific, like we could have done all candy bars, but when if she picked the chocolate M&Ms, she's never going to want that ever again. It just works more powerfully when it's very, very specific. Okay?
So I won't like barbecue, but I'll still like Doritos.
Yes.
With cheese. Okay.
But see, this is the cool thing. This is
I have advice.
This is the cool thing. With NLP, with this technique, I'm going to guide you through it. Once you know how to do this, you can do this for yourself. It doesn't take me, right? When I see clients one-on-one, I don't want them depending on me to come in every single week. That's not how this works. This works that she makes a change, she makes a permanent change, and it happens right now. And you'll see that. And she'll understand how her brain works. She's going to be empowered after this for whatever food she wants. Now, again, this is all about, Judy, increasing choice. Right? So it's not about getting rid of anything. It's understanding that, look, instead of having barbecue chips, what else could you choose that might be better for you? Or what can you choose instead besides chips, if you choose, that could be healthier, right? So who knows? It could be those veggie type of chips or whatever, right? But no, broccoli, it's not going to be broccoli, because what we're going to do here in a moment is we're going to take the barcode of broccoli and we're going to switch it and we're going to take the chips and turn it into. No, you're not going to love broccoli unless you want to.
It would be better for my health.
Okay.
If I
For
had broccoli instead of chips.
for this exercise or for this demo, what we're going to do is the barcode that she has for not liking broccoli is how she's going to feel towards broccoli is how she's going to feel towards the chips. That makes sense, everybody? Okay? And so just notice what happens. And don't look at me. I want you to notice the shift in her. Okay? Have the sensor, in NLP it's called sensory acuity, the minute micro movements and the muscles, the shifts that she goes through when we do this. Okay? Everyone ready? Okay. All right.
Okay.
How does it feel to be up here, Judy?
Great. I'm happy.
So you're like natural up here.
Yeah.
We have a good looking crowd, don't we?
Yeah, from what I can see, sure. All look great. Smile.
Good.
Good.
All right. So Judy, thinking about how much you love those barbecue chips,
Yeah.
I want to
Like, give me some now. I'll eat the whole bag.
I want you to ask your unconscious right now if it's okay for you to permanently get rid of the barbecue chips and be able to just have a better choice and be able to choose something else instead of those.
Logically, yes. But cravingly, no.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you want to, congruently, you're not going to have any more cravings, right? Unconsciously, it's just, you won't have that desire.
I'd like to crave broccoli instead, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you won't like broccoli instead. That's not the plan.
Okay.
Okay. Does everyone get that?
I don't substitute.
No.
Okay.
Don't worry. You don't even need. You're overthinking it. Don't even think about that. Okay. You'll see here in a moment. Here we go. Ready? So thinking about how much you love those barbecue chips. Look at. Right? Don't look at me. Look at
I
her.
have to say,
Okay.
like, yeah,
She's like a little girl.
I am.
So when you think of broccoli, when you think of those
Gotcha.
chips,
Yes.
when you think of those barbecue chips right now,
Barbecue chips.
where does that picture show up for you? Where's that picture?
Everywhere in my head.
Where is that? Right here. In your mind's eye, where is it? Right around here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I want you to tell me, how big is that picture? Is it this
Huge.
big? Show me.
Like the whole head.
Okay, so how big? Show me. Is it
how
this
big?
big?
Is my head? Like that big.
Okay, so it's like this big?
Yes.
And it's right here?
Yes.
Okay. Is that picture color or black or white?
Color. Orange with salt. The type of style of chips. I mean, I can give you details.
Okay, good. So what did I just get from her? Did I get the size? Right? I got the size. So it's right here, right? This is the size. Did I get the location? Okay. Where is it? For her, it's like it's in her head.
Totally
It's like
everywhere.
right here. Right? She probably also has a very big kinesthetic about it. It makes you feel a certain way, right?
Yes.
Okay? And we also got the distance. It's not far, it's very near. It's close to her. So we've got those three major things, right? Okay? Now notice what happens. Does it smell like popcorn in here? Kind of smells like popcorn, doesn't it? No? I don't know. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. All right, Judy, so thinking about how much you dislike broccoli.
Yeah.
I mean raw broccoli.
Raw broccoli.
'Cause-
Cooked, I can handle a little better because I put cheese sauce on it.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about the raw kind. Thinking of that picture, where is that picture? In your mind's eye, where is that picture? Go
In the
point to
center,
it.
but small.
Okay, so point to it. Where is it?
Like in here somewhere. Like
No,
around
okay.
my nose.
Okay.
It's,
So
it's
is it
like around in here.
okay?
Smaller.
And is
Not
it
as grand as the chips.
okay? So show me what size.
Like your phone.
Okay, good. So is that picture close up or is it far away?
Far away.
Okay, so point to it. Where is it? If you were to see it far away, where is it?
Like
Where is
the
it out there?
books.
Okay, good. So it's way out there.
Yeah.
And show me how. What size is it again?
Size of the books.
Okay. And is it color or black or white?
My broccoli?
Yeah,
Oh, the green.
it's green.
Yeah.
Okay.
Green and white because it's getting moldy.
Okay, good. Good. So, moldy broccoli. Okay, so for that, do you see the different barcodes? Now, it's okay that they're both color, right? That's okay. The driver, though, is what? Is the distance and absolutely, okay? Different barcodes. So, this is what we're going to do. Okay, Judy.
Yes.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, good. I want you to go ahead and bring up that bag of chips again, barbecue chips.
Okay.
You love them.
I've taken them out of the bag.
Okay,
They're
good.
just sitting in a row.
Okay,
waiting.
excellent. Good. Now I want you to take that picture, right? Where this
Okay.
is like right here, right in front. I want you to go ahead and start shrinking this picture. Just follow, just shrink it, shrink it, shrink it. I want you to shrink it like to the size of my palm, and I want you to go ahead and bring this picture all the way out. Just follow me here.
Okay.
All the way out, all the way out. Make it smaller, 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 and just all the way. And actually, as a matter of fact, just go ahead and move it all the way down to those books. And you know the sound a master lock makes? It just goes,
Yeah.
locks in place. Go ahead and lock your chips over there. Actually, right where that broccoli is. Just lock it in place.
Okay. So
Just
the
lock it
broccoli
in
and
place.
chips are next to each other.
Right next to each other. Lock
Okay.
it in place.
Got it.
Good. Okay. So, I'm just curious, I mean, how do you feel now about having some barbecue chips? No, I'm serious. I mean, if you had some barbecue chips right now, how would you feel about having them?
I would eat them, but I don't have like this wow kaboom feeling about them like I did a few minutes
So
ago.
I want everyone to notice this shift.
A little bit, yes. I do feel a shift.
Like, all of you know, I know you notice it.
That when you took the picture and made it smaller, I did feel that.
Okay, you all notice this, right? When
Makes
when we used to talk about barbecue chips, she turned into like a little giddy girl, and now it's like, well, you know, like, I guess I'd eat them, but meh, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't have to fight not to.
And that's exactly what this does. What this does is this increases the choice. So it's not like, oh my God, give me the chips. Right? It's now like, well, look, like, if they're there, I could eat them, but really, I just don't feel like it. And the same thing happened for me for pizza. Like, I'd eat it. You know, if it was the only thing there, I'd eat it. And I'd also look for other choices because I knew I now have that control to choose something better. Does that make sense, everybody? Now, there is only one way to test this. And NLP is all about testing. It's all about testing and making sure this works. So it's your task to go out there and find some barbecue chips and to report back to us and see how that works out.
Okay. I have
Okay?
some home.
And just notice if it's the
Ready
same.
for lunch tomorrow.
Notice if it's the same or if it's different. And if it's different, then you know that you can change and choose something better for yourself.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, as long as I don't have that strong, like when I see it, I've got to have it with my sandwich.
That's
feeling
gone. That's long gone. We all saw that, right?
in my
Gone.
face.
And now you try it out.
You can tell.
Let's give Judy a huge round of applause. All right. What did you notice? What did you notice?
All of her excitement is gone about those barbecue chips. Even frowns.
That's, you can't make this stuff up. You can't fake that. Right? Okay. What else? What did you notice?
Her face just went from happy, perky, yay, nice and tight to just kind of
Yeah.
really relaxed.
Yeah, she turned
What did you
a
notice?
little green.
A little green.
Yeah, right through here.
Yeah.
Coloration.
Yeah. Good eye. Okay. Anyone else? What did you notice? Okay. Cool?
Yes.
How would you like to see this done with a belief that someone might have? Right? What if you can use this with a student, a kid who believes that he just can't get straight A's? What if someone believed that they're a C student? And if you said, hey, you know, like, you can get A's, and they're like, and I can't because I've always gotten C's. I don't even believe that I can get an A. No matter how motivated you get that kid, they're not going to even believe that they can get an A. Motivation lasts temporarily. This is the type of stuff that lasts permanently. And what you're doing is you're inspiring a different barcode. You're creating that for somebody. What about someone, let's talk about the context of finances, right? What if you have been making $50,000 for your whole life and you're good with that, you know you can make that, but you want to move and you want to make $1 million. How many of you believe you can become a millionaire in here? So that belief might be, I can become a millionaire no matter what. Or it could be like, yeah, I think I could do that. Or you might be thinking, Mel, I don't need to make $1 million. That's not even important to me. That's fine also. The thing is that if you believe you can't do it, whatever you believe is true. I thoroughly believe that there's no right or wrong belief. There isn't. There's no right or wrong. It's you have to look at the results you've been getting. And if your beliefs are getting you those results, then you need to change your beliefs. That's the bottom line. So what we're going to do here is we're going to create a little bit more certainty in a belief that you want to have. So I want you to think about something right now. It could be something with health. It could be something with finances, your job. It could be something that could be in your relationship. I want you to think about a belief right now that you would like to believe, but you're shaky on it. You're not certain about it, but you would like to be more certain and believe it to be true, because then obviously we know you get what you focus on. And if you focus on that and you believe it to be true, 110%, you're most likely going to achieve it. So does anyone have a belief right now that right now it might not be solid, but they would like it to be more solid and feel more certain about it? What do you got, John?
I'd like to be 195 pounds.
195 pounds. So right now, do you believe that you can be 195 pounds? Okay, so did everyone, don't look at me, look at him, right? So that was, yeah, right? So how would you like to know for sure you can feel that you can be 195%, or 195 pounds, right? Because think about it, isn't it all about the way we feel, isn't it? If you feel like you're a multimillionaire, if you feel it, if you feel like you have $500,000 in the bank, if you feel that, if you took a moment and felt that, would you walk down the street a little differently? Would you enter the workplace a little differently? You would, right? The crazy thing is that you have to cultivate that feeling first in your life to get it. You have to cultivate a feeling first of an amazing relationship, of loving, of caring, first in yourself to attract that on the outside. And that's, we're kind of stepping into the law of attraction, but that's the key, is that if you felt that way, you would be a different person and you would attract a whole different set of results. True? Right? So that's why it's so important to be able to harness the feeling, and that's what we're going to do here in a moment. So I'll come back to you, John. Anyone else? Does anyone else have something that like they just want to feel more certain about in their life? Yes.
I want to set up my own private practice. So I work as a psychotherapist, but for an agency that I want to, now that I've got license, I want to set up my own private practice. I have thoughts around that.
Mm-hmm.
But I want it to take it to the next level.
Okay. So what's stopping you right now?
What's stopping me right now? I don't know where I want. I know I want it, which area, which location, and
You know which location, or?
I know I want it in Orange County, but I don't know where.
Newport Beach.
Newport Beach.
That's where you want it. Any other questions?
Yeah.
Okay,
The
okay.
confidence behind that, or the how-to. I think that's where I'm at.
Okay. So can everyone pick up on that uncertain, like, I'm not
Yeah.
picking you out, but as a group, can you pick that, can you like, with the language patterns and how she's fidgeting? Can you see the uncertainty, right? So it's absolutely crucial. If you want to walk out of here a little bit more valuable as a person, everyone in here is already very valuable. You're valuable sisters, mothers, daughters, fathers, your grandpas, grandmas, you're all very valuable already. If you want to be even more valuable, work on your level of certainty in your life. Your certainty of love for someone else. Your certainty of getting a deal done. Because people follow certainty. You guys know that? That's what people follow. Leaders, whether they're right or wrong, they just have a little bit more certainty than everybody else. And people are attracted to that. Because if you've been programmed with less certainty, you're going to follow someone that has more certainty. And that very well can be you. Because when you decide to be a leader, that's when you can create the results you want. That's when you can help more people. That's when you can make as much money as you want. That's when you're living life on your terms. Okay? Do you have a question, Vicki?
Is that the same thing as confidence?
It goes hand in hand, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so thank you. How do you say your name? Najma. Najma. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Anyone else? Does anyone else have a certain belief or a certain result that they want, but they're not sure about it? Yes.
Actually, I want to perform at the Magic Castle again. It's been a long time.
Okay, so you've done it one time and...
Yeah, it was like 20 years ago.
Okay.
And I'm getting feedback. It's like we're waiting.
And do you believe you can do it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like how will I do
Okay. Okay, good. Good. I'll come back. Okay. It's a good one. For this, I'm going to go with Jean-Michel. Okay? Let's give Jean a round of applause. Okay. Now, again, this is something all of you can use on any type of belief that you're not like confident about, you're not certain about. You can shift it into a very certain and confident, like it's already done type of state, right? So as I do this, you can follow along and just pick up, and I will break it down step by step. Okay? All right. John, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Good, man, good. So, how's life?
Great.
Things are good?
Yeah.
Good.
Good at 190.
Okay. So, thinking about right now, tomorrow, right? Thinking about tomorrow, and if I were to tell you the sun wasn't going to rise tomorrow, it's just going to stay down all day actually tomorrow, would you believe me? How certain would you be? Just how certain would you be knowing that the sun will rise tomorrow? How certain would you be? Are you sure? 100. So if like scientists and doctors told you, look, John, the sun's not coming out tomorrow. The sun is going to stay down. It's going to be dark all day. You wouldn't believe them. So having that certainty right now, knowing for sure 110% sun's coming up tomorrow, where's that picture right now? Good. Okay. And is that picture right here? Yeah? Okay, so show me what size that picture is. Okay, good. And is that picture, is it a movie or is it a still?
Still.
And is it color or black or white? Color. Okay, good. Good. And it's right there. Okay, good. Good. All right. What are you guys staring at? You know it's not nice to stare. Didn't anyone tell you that? Okay, so